Good morning. Beautiful, not so sunny day.
It's still a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day. We're blessed.
Oh, it was so dark this morning when the alarm went off at 5:30.
Oh yeah.
I was convinced it was like middle of the night. Well, it was middle of the night.
So, middle of night somewhere.
True.
So anyway, today, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about
what's the most important thing to do when starting up a new business.
Good topic.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, it is a very interesting. I can't speak.
Just before you start, can you
sound
windscreen
like
wipe?
Felt like Jonathan Ross then. What?
Thank you. There was a drop of rain right in the eye line.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know why. Sorry, I'm interrupting there, but I don't know why. It's just reminding me. But I was reading, I think it was something on Facebook, and it was about Harry Potter. We've just watched Harry Potter, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it was saying that the bad guy, Voldemort, J.K. Rowling's actually come forward and said that he's not actually pronounced Voldemort, it's pronounced Dave. And that Hermione, is it?
Yeah.
Hermione, she's pronounced Susan.
I don't believe it.
It's like Gaelic or something. But anyway, what's just reminded me is I don't know, anyway, it's relevant. So, I can't remember. No, when we said like something, and because like that other one,
your pronunciation
is called, and he's called One, not Ron, but anyway. So what does your business need to do when you first get started?
Yep.
Well, I think the first thing, well, no, I know the first thing is that you need to focus on the product first. You know, what is the MVP of your idea? And I mean, what's the minimum viable product that you've got? So before going out there and setting all the company up and getting everything set in place and business planning and doing all the other stuff that you've been told to do when starting a business, then do you know what I mean? You're doing everything wrong. You're trying to build a business, then build a product, then find customers. That's completely the wrong way to go about it. What you want to be doing is you're wanting to have a product and go and find some customers first, decide whether or not that's going to work and whether that's the right vehicle, and then build it as a business.
Yeah, because I suppose it depends on what the product is, of what's the best means of selling it.
Yeah,
so
totally. And it might not be the right vehicle.
Huh?
Who?
I was going to say, is it an online offering? Is it a high street shop?
What is the offering? Yeah, and that's the thing is, you need to, like I said then, you need to find what your MVP is. What is the minimum viable product that someone's going to pay you for, or use you for? Do you know, whether it's service or product, whatever it may be. What is the minimum viable product that you've got?
I think one of the mistakes people make is they go out and spend loads of money on a lovely website and business cards.
Yeah,
and
all the marketing material, everything.
And it's like, oh, what am I gonna sell?
Yeah, I ain't got a product yet. I've got me. I'm the product. But yeah, you know, what is the MVP? Focus on that. Get a handful of customers, and then decide whether that is the right vehicle to build as a business. Because otherwise, you're just going to waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and just get frustrated and stressed out by it all.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's assume that you've got the products already. I mean, I've met so many people who try and build a business before they've even got a product, and it's no fault to them. I'm sure I've probably done it. I'm sure a lot of people in business I imagine there's a lot of people in business what's built a great business building a business before they got a product. Or maybe there's not, I don't really know. Maybe there's not, maybe, I don't know. But ultimately what you need to make sure that you're doing is having a product first.
So you were saying you know loads of people.
I know, I mean, I know plenty of people that have said, oh, I've got a great idea, I want to build a business, I want to do this, and it's going to do all this stuff. And it's like, well, what is the actual product? Well, I don't know yet. We need to build. Well, obviously, we'll scale it as we develop. Okay, so what's the product? I've got a good company name. Yes, a good company name. That's brilliant.
I'll buy that for $1.
And you know, we've probably all been there. We've probably all everyone that goes into business for themselves has probably come up with a very rough, around the edge kind of bare basic idea and decide that they want to build a massive business out of it, which is great. But do you know what? Go and get some customers first, then decide to build it as a business.
Yeah, see if anyone will buy it.
See if anyone will buy it. And I mean, it's the law of averages, isn't it? Do you know, you see enough people, someone's going to buy it. You know, you see it.
But will it be enough?
Will it be enough?
So, you've took Jon's advice.
Which you should.
Yeah. You've got this amazing product.
Mm-hmm.
What next?
What next? Come and speak to me. No, seriously, I mean, seek professional advice, because that's the thing that, if you ask a lot of really successful people, one of the things that they'll say to you is what they wish they'd have done earlier is let go. They wish that they'd allowed other people to do stuff, rather than them trying to build a website on a free website portal, rather than them trying to understand what kind of copyright works, rather than them trying to be a designer, trying to be a salesperson, trying to be an accountant and a bookkeeper and everybody else. Do you know?
We went into a lot more detail the other day.
We talked about this the other day, yeah. And I think that's the thing, is that you've got to understand very early on what is it that inspired you to do this business. Do you know what I mean? What is it? What's your skills? Do you know what I mean? What's your skill set? And you focus on doing that for your business.
But that doesn't mean that's the same as only do the stuff you enjoy. Because there will be things that you do need to do that you don't necessarily love doing, but you need to.
Okay.
So, for example, going out there and meeting people and selling your product and, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah,
I mean, in the early days, you need to be everybody. Do you know, when you first go in, when you very first start up, you need to be everyone. You do need to do that, but you need to be able to have these people around you what does all this as well. So, do you know, if you're going to be, it depends on what industry and job, whether you're online, whether you're direct, whether, do you know what I mean, B2C, B2B, whatever it is you're in. But you're going to need to have these professional people around you. So in the early days, yeah, you are going to have to be a salesperson. But do you know what? It's your business. You're going to be passionate about it. You should be able to sell it. And if you don't know how to sell it, go on some training courses learning how to sell, because part of your life, all of your life, you're going to need to sell. Fact. Everybody's a salesperson. You've got to be a salesperson. And there's people out there what say, well, I'm not really the sales. You are. You've got to be. You have got to be a salesperson if you want to thrive and not just survive in this world. You have to be a salesperson.
And okay, you might not like it, you might not enjoy it, but if it's that important to you, swallow your pride.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go it. And this is what?
Bike made a funny noise. I know, but it made a funny noise. Made me giggle.
So yeah, I mean, you take advice from people. Do you know? Speak to experts. Look at, do you know what I mean? Read books. Do you know? Read expert books on management or leadership or sales or training or growing your industry, whatever it may be. And speak to people. Get out there, meet people. Find people who can do your books, find people who can do your marketing, find people who can help you doing your copyright or whatever it may be. Don't, do you know, yeah, it's going to cost you, just sell faster, do you know? Yeah, understand sales quicker, learn how to do it quicker, and apply yourself quicker.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Business, I mean, there's no shortages out there, is there? Do you know, it's not like if you go out there and really take control of the market and rush it, that you're taking money away from other people, because there's more than enough money. Do you know, we're in the papers that, times are hard, money's short, No, there's not. Do you know, there's enough money for everybody. Do you know, there is. There's enough of everything. There's no shortages of anything. You just got to go and get it. Just get out there and make it happen. And that's the thing, isn't it? When it comes to your own business, yeah, it's great to want to have that shiny website, that great marketing literature, that fantastic social media presence, that great, beautiful, shiny office and branded company car, and all that kind of stuff is great and cool. But ultimately, you just need to get out there. Do you know, you need to get up, get off your arse, get out there, and go and pull that business in. And once you've got the business in, decide whether or not it's a viable product. I know we've said this and we're covering it again, but
if you think about it, if you go out there and you do all the things you've just said there, so the shiny website, the offices, brand a car, yada yada yada, and then
what next?
It's not viable. How much time, energy and effort and money have you wasted? Not even like money that you've spent, because, you know, say you have built your website yourself, you have...
It's still spent, you know, I mean, it's time, isn't it? Yeah, how valuable is your time,
Yeah.
do you know? We talked about this, didn't we, briefly, is if you're worth 100 grand or a million or 3 million, what it actually works out to be per minute, and it's ridiculous. You know, like if you're wanting to have a £3 million company or your personal wealth, then a minute of your time, something like £1.60 an hour or something stupid like that, £1 an hour or something ridiculous. No, a minute, sorry. £1 a minute. £1 a minute or something. It's like £1
a minute an hour.
No,
You just said that.
Listen to me. It's something. It works out like maybe £1 or £1.60 per minute. Did I say an hour?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant a minute.
You said per minute per hour or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't know what you said, but it was weird.
People know what I mean.
Is that definitely right? It sounds low.
Well, I don't know. Work it
Because
out.
that only works out at £60 an hour.
What does?
£1 a minute.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Maybe it was a second.
I'll double check. It might have been for a second then. Who knows? We'll work it out, and I'll find out exactly what it is.
Per second makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it does. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, yeah, whatever. So once you are in the right vehicle, you know, just get advice from people. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty. You know, you're gonna have to do other things, but you need to let go of them things as quickly as possible as well. And you know, get them bookkeepers in, get them marketing people behind you. You know, speak to people about doing contra deals. You know, you don't always have to pay for stuff. You know, you can always say, listen, let's go back to the ancient old currency, a trade.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've got a service, you've got a service, products or whatever it may be. Let's swap. You give me some of yours, I'll give you some of mine. Everyone's a winner. And certainly in the early days, if you haven't got the money to be paying for these additional services,
And even if you have,
still, do you know, still trade. Do you know, I've got a product, you've got a product, let's switch. Final thought?
final thought is to find out what your product is, make sure that it's viable and people want to buy it before you put all your time and energy and money into building a business that might not actually be a business.
Totally. And yeah, exactly the same. Do you know, what's your MVP, what's your minimum viable product? Go and get some customers for that product or service, and then decide to build a business. Make sure the vehicle's right first. Cool. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.